Patzcuaro is a game with an absolutely gorgeous motif here. This game here, which is set in a magical land, it says here, called Mexico. And it talks about the tradition, the festival that they have there. And yeah, so it's really pretty. Of the different games made from Detestable Games, this was one I was very, very eager to play. I like the concept of it a lot. In this game, players are trying to build a pyramid in front of them. And at the end of the game, you're going to pick some items on the bottom row. You can pick up to 3 items, and each of those you'll score 1 point for. So I might pick flowers, 1, 2, 3, 4, lollipops, 1, 2, 3, and cakes, 1, 2, 3. In the second level, you'll pick 2 item types. So bottles, 1, 2, 3, I get 2 times that. And then maybe candles, 2 times 4, 2 is 4. And then in the top one, you'll pick 1 and score 3 points for each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 3, 15 skulls. There's also going to be some cards that are next to the board that if I get these specific types of cards and colors in these rows, I'll score points. Here I'm losing points for bird cards. And here groups of these will score me points. The way players get these cards is over the course of the game, you're going to be moving your piece 1, 2, or 3 spaces clockwise around a board that is going to be sort of made here, kind of randomly. And then whenever you land, you will do these things. It says trade a card with 2 or 3 items from your hand. So you'll have a hand of cards. And if you have a card with 2 or 3 items, you can put it there and take all the cards in that spot into your hand. Somewhat you put cards on your pyramid. Somewhat you draw cards from the draw pile. But essentially these different actions out here are going to just be drawing cards, trading cards, revealing cards, adding more cards to a spot. And sometimes there's even going to be an action for other players on these spots, but it's mostly going to be something that you do as you go around the board. Unfortunately, the game is gorgeous, the production quality is high, but what this game is a rondel game, and I know that because the rules even say it's a rondel game. I don't know that I would use that language in case someone's never played before. But you're going around and taking the actions. So there's some interesting concepts there, but the problem is that they don't particularly... There's a lot of kind of boring actions. I need to collect a card, but I need to put them into my pyramid. And there's not enough actions that let you do that. And since you can't go to a spot where somebody else is, if someone's on that spot, you skip over them and they're going to eventually have to move, and then you can slide in there and then you can get the cards. And I found that the game wasn't fun. The scoring is fine. The idea of scoring 3 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, 1 on the top, building the pyramid, the idea of taking an action, but it's like, hey, put down a card, then you get all the cards there. Well, there's very few cards that ever had more than one. So you were just trading a card for a card most of the time. And that's just not, again, particularly exciting. So I really feel bad because I wanted to like the game more, but it's a 5 out of 10 for me.